Peace, my family. I want to destroy a myth that black people are inferior. Black inferiority complex is a myth. And today we are spending almost another century dealing with the black inferiority complex. Now, here's the thing. Whites suggest that black people are inferior, and in order to justify the inferiority of black people, they write the history of Africans. In these writings of our history, or in this miseducation or mistelling or rewriting of African history, they say that before they came into Africa, black people lived in the jungle. Black people lived in the caves with monkeys. But now, that's not true. What they fail to tell you today is the fact that black people are the original people. They introduced civilization to the world. We built the civilization of your Mali, the Songhai Empire, your Egypt, Ethiopia, long before Arabian invasion, even in Egypt. So, when they tell the history of Africans, this is what they've also done in South Africa. They say, look, before we came, Africans were in tribal wars. Now they'll start telling you about your Shaka Zulu, that they were naked, that they were having spears, and they even do movies. I mean, the Shaka Zulu movie produced in 1986 was produced by Hollywood. The project is mind controlling and the justification of the white man's invasion of Africa. What they're trying to say is before they came here, you were already fighting amongst yourself. But now, they didn't come here in the 1800th century because Shaka Zulu was born in the 1800th century. They came here in the 1500th century here in Africa, and when they came, they actually introduced the system of divide and rule. They took away your history from yourself in order to make sure that they steal parts of that history to justify their being into Africa. Now, for example, I mean, it's a simple thing that actually shows that the inferiority complex upon blacks is a myth. They say that black people are inferior, but they cannot do anything for self without the white man. But in actual fact, the white man cannot do anything for self without the black man. You go into the white man's house today, you'll find a black woman cooking and raising the babies. You go into any white company, your Pick and Pay, your corporations like Pick and Pay, your KFCs and factories, you can't see a white man. You go into all of these construction companies, the white man say he built and developed Africa. But the white man cannot even hold a brick and doesn't even understand how is a brick supposed to be layered. You see black folk in construction, you see black folk in white operation, everywhere involved in white people. As far as white people are concerned, you see black folk. So they cannot necessarily survive without black people. We have always survived without them before the invasion. Now, in order to make you understand that you possess melanin, which is a dark carbon substance only found in black people, which gives you your biological superiority. That's why you see black people can bleach their skin, because you have got many skin layers in your system. But the white folk can never darken their skin, which simply means you are superior. You have got many skin layers in you. So why do you behave so dysfunctional and accepting to inferiority, much that we so-called stuck in the past, as they call us, spend our time trying to re-educate you of their true self as a black man. Now you are stuck in search of identity in the yoke of present-day colonialism, whereas in actual fact you are the original man. You need to know the history of self. The richest man in the planet today is Mansa Musa, up to this date. But they'll never tell you about that, just because they want you to think that you're inferior people who have been developed by European civilization. There's nothing that the white men have done for us, except enslaving, except the raping, except mass genocide and massacre, except slave trading, raping wives in front of husbands. And he's justifying that by saying we've improved you, regardless of what colonialism have done. But that's not true. We have improved him, and on top of that is taking advantage. I say black power.